The strength of this nation we call the United States of America was built on the tenacity and true grit of a strong military. Take a moment, look at the stars and stripes of the American flag, and never ever forget those who sacrificed their future for your freedom. American Tire and Automotive salutes the United States of America and its military. Their spirit and dedication guarantee our freedoms. God has truly blessed America.
It's been a lot of fun so far. We haven't, had a whole lot of time to spend with them. We were with them through the spring, and it's really kind of a no contact period now between the players and the coaches this summer. But through our experiences, we've had a lot of fun with them. We love Coach Chiswick. His first impression was great. He walked in the room, told us how I believe the words he used was how jacked up he was to be back in Auburn. He's just he's a whole lot of fun to play for. He's passionate about Auburn. And he stresses discipline, which I feel like can only help us. And with this group of assistant coaches that he's assembled, it's been a lot of fun. They're such an enthusiastic group. You have the likes of Coach Looper, Coach Trooper Taylor, all out there, on the offensive side of the ball, running down the field, chest bumping guys, just really having a lot of fun. And it's been an enjoyable experience, especially for a guy like me who's, this is more than likely my last year of football, at least college football for that. And, being a fifth-year senior is, it's kind of fun, getting a little bit of a change. I love the past coaches and everything they did for me, on and off the field. But, I'm going to be honest, change is a little fun every now and then. The good thing about spreads is there's a whole lot of variations of them. And I think you'd be surprised, or I'd be very surprised to see two spreads run exactly the same. And these are actually two very different spreads. I feel like in Coach Franklin's offense, you found a lot of times that the pass was used to set up the run. And I think you find in this offense that it's the exact opposite, that for this offense to be successful, we're going to have to be able to run the football. And really what this offense gives us is more of a downhill running scheme. Last year in Coach Franklin's offense, you saw a lot of times we were running sideways or horizontal with the football, and the running backs were just back there, and it just seemed like they were never really trying to get upfield. It just didn't look like it made much sense. But this year, the quarterback's able to take a snap with the running back behind him a little bit, turn around and give the running back the football running downhill, and hopefully that allows them to hit holes a little bit better, and the offensive linemen to create these holes, really get into their blocks and create a new line of scrimmage. We've been, ever since the Georgia game, it feels like I've been in the training room, way too much. Twice a day, every day, just rehabbing this knee. But, that's what's necessary to get ready for the next year and to get this thing back to normal. I don't know if I'm real ready to declare myself 100%. I bet I'm around 90. But it's real tough to declare yourself 100% before you get out there and take a hit on it and see how it handles it. And that's something that I'm actually really excited about going into two-a-days, is to see how my knee holds up. I'm ready to take that first hit and see what it can take, and get that past me, because I know once I take that first hit and I see that it can take it, I can get that out of my head, and I really feel like I'll be able to even open up more and just quit worrying about the darn thing. It really has. It seems like yesterday I was still in high school or making the decision to come to Auburn, and it truly has flown by. I've enjoyed every bit of being at Auburn, on and off the field. I've loved the coaches. And we've been a successful football team for years. Obviously, last year was a disappointment, and what our team was able to accomplish. But with the new coaching change and with everything that we have going for us this year, we really hope that we can turn that around. And there's a lot of excitement, with the players. I feel like we believe that we're a talented group still, and hopefully these coaches will be able to drain every bit of talent out of us and allow us to have the successful year that we believe we can have. I don't think Coach Malzahn would care about me saying this. He's a football nut. He really is, like a football junkie. 24/7. I sometimes wonder if there's anything that goes through his head except for football. He's a extremely intelligent guy, an intelligent coach. He's he's really bringing an offense that we believe can be successful. It has been successful, most everywhere he's been. I know in Arkansas is successful. He's spent 2 great years at Tulsa. Last year, I think they were number 2 in the country in offense. I believe this offense has bought into everything that he's saying, and it's really easy to do that the way he talks. In offensive meetings, he's such a great talker, and he really has everybody buying in, and that's one of the biggest things with an offense is being able to buy in, especially when it's new, when it's fresh, having everybody on the same page. And I feel like that's something that we have right now. It really allows him to be more involved with the offense. Be it running a route, from split out wide, running a route out of the backfield, digging a defensive end out of the backfield, or with my hand on the ground. It's a diverse role. With a lot of there's a lot of things that you have to be able to do as a tight end in this offense. But hopefully that'll be able to benefit this offense. I'm going to give the defense one more thing to worry about, how the tight end's being used, where he is at all times, because a lot of defense, call their strength off the tight ends, and with the motions and with all the different places he can line up, hopefully it'll be confusing to a defense. They've all looked great. They really have. And that's the best thing about these summer workouts is, we've had some great player-led mini camps, and there's no coaches out there, but you see it day in and day out. These quarterbacks, competing against one another, just really getting after it. They've all looked good. They have a real good grasp on the offense, and I feel like this competition hopefully will only benefit this team and really develop a quarterback that's ready to lead this Auburn team. Because right now I feel like really any of them could, but the way competition goes, it can only sharpen the position. It's kind of funny to say you look forward to going to practice or to working out, because that stuff can get monotonous, especially after 4 or 5 years. But you just find that you don't dread it near as much. Over my time at Auburn, you go to the complex, you show up 20 minutes before the workout, you get dressed and you walk down to the bubble, and then you're working out. Well, now if I get out of class, I have an hour and a half to burn before workouts. You go to the complex early. We've put a pool table, a ping pong table, dart boards. I think there's PlayStations in the locker room. I don't play very many video games, but I'm pretty sure there are PlayStations in the locker room. But you got the coaches down there hanging out. There's a bunch of young guys. The coaches are younger, and they're, like I said, a more enthusiastic bunch, and they're down there, and you never know when you'll get a chance to take down Coach Looper in a game of pool, or Coach Troop in a game of darts. And it's just been a different atmosphere down there. It's you can spend time and really enjoy time in the locker room.
All right, thanks, Tom.